Welcome to the T-Span assembly demonstration video. The T-Span is a heavy-duty, easy-to-assemble modular shelving system designed to suit many applications and configurations. The T-Span consists of a starter bay, which contains 4 shelves, available in multiple sizes. It also has add-on bays which can extend the length of your starter bay. Here, you can see several photos of T-Span shelving in use at 2 client sites. Amongst many key features and benefits, the T-Span also comes with a 10-year product warranty and is manufactured from strong steel with a quality powder-coated finish in neutral two-tone colors. The T-Span is designed to last a long time under heavy-duty service. As you can see from this table, the T-Span starter bay comes in multiple sizes, with 2100 mm in height being the common denominator across the whole range. There are 4 width variants and 2 shelf depth variants currently available for purchase, as well as 8 different add-on bays in a variety of sizes. In this diagram, you can see an example of the dimensions of the T-Span starter bay we will be assembling today. The add-on bay shown is meant to connect to one end of the T-Span, extending it into a 2-bay length unit. More add-on bays can be added if required. The T-Span is truly a modular design, built for maximum flexibility while maintaining shelf and frame strength thanks to its steel construction. A few key facts to consider when purchasing a T-Span system are: the weight of the fully packed box it comes in is not insignificant. The lightest box, which is the unit we'll be assembling today, has a gross weight of 40 kilograms. You might need 2 people to carry the box. In addition, assembly of the T-Span requires more than 1 person to complete the job, and it should be assembled on a clean flat surface. In this video, we'll be assembling our T-Span unit on a mat which is placed on tile flooring. Once you open the box, you'll see the tools needed to assemble it as well as easy-to-follow instruction diagrams in a printed manual. The plastic bag contains everything you'll need to assemble your T-Span. It includes an Allen key, 4 M6 bolts and nuts, 4 end caps which go into the top of the upright poles, and 12 push-in rivets which are designed to lock the cross brace units in place. As for the T-Span components, you'll receive 4 upright poles, 4 foot plates, 6 cross braces, 8 shelf rails and 4 shelves in total. You can see all the parts laid out here, ready for assembly. So, let's get started. The first step is to attach the foot plates to the bottom of each of the upright poles. You'll need an M6 bolt and nut to screw the plate into place. Press the foot plate into place and then feed the bolt into the hole. I recommend you rotate the upright before screwing on the M6 nut so that the bolt is facing upwards and is easier to guide the nut into place. You're less likely to drop the nut this way. You can tighten the bolt up with the Allen key if it needs it. Do all 4 foot plates and you've finished the first step. Also, make sure the caps, part C, are already pressed into the ends of the uprights, as you can see in the instruction manual. They're probably already installed when you open the box, but just in case one has fallen out, insert it back into the top of the upright. Step 2 involves installing the 6 cross braces, 3 on each pair of upright poles. You'll notice that one side of the brace is positioned back behind the other side. The reason for this is that one side of the brace connects on the inside of the upright pole, and the other side connects to the outside of the matching upright pole. Lock the 3 braces into position spaced equally on the poles, with one at the top, the middle, and the bottom. Ensure the bottom brace sits at least 1 slot above the very bottom of the pole. As you can see when we rotate the uprights, the brace sits on the inside of one pole and the outside of the other pole. You can now see the first pair of uprights with all 3 cross braces installed. Just repeat the process with the second pair of poles and cross braces and you've completed step 2. Be sure to match the position of each cross brace to that of its opposite on the other set of uprights. Here you can see both sets of uprights with all the cross braces installed. Well done. That's the hardest part of the job completed. The rest of it is easy. In the next step, you'll install the shelf rails onto the uprights. On to step 3, installing the shelf rails. As you can see in the instruction manual, there are 4 rails for each of the 2 longer sides of the T-Span unit. Position each rail on the inside of the T-Span and slide the locking pins into the keyholes on the upright poles. You might need to jiggle them or gently tap them with a rubber hammer to get them to lock into the bottom of each keyhole. Do not use a metal object such as a normal hammer or you may bend the rails. Once all 4 locking pins of the first shelf rail are properly positioned in the holes, move on to add the next 3 shelf rails. Due to the flexibility of the T-Span shelving system, you can adjust the height difference between rails to accommodate the size of items you wish to store on a shelf. Just make sure the 2 shelf rails are horizontally aligned so they sit flat in the T-Span frame. On to step 4, where you'll add the shelves to the T-Span. This is the easiest part of the whole assembly. Just place each shelf onto the rails and make sure they sit flat. If you're experiencing any unexpected wobbling, go back and review your previous steps to ensure you've lined everything up and fully locked the shelf rails into place. As you can see, the shelf sits flush, both at the bottom and the top of the rail. If your T-Span shelves don't look right, review your previous steps to make sure you haven't incorrectly lined up your components. One more step to go and you've finished. In your parts kit, you'll find 12 push-in rivets. These need to be pushed into the bottom hole of each cross brace to ensure it locks into place. You only need to fit 1 rivet into each side of the cross brace. Once you've inserted all 12 rivets, the job is finished. Congratulations and well done on assembling your T-Span shelving system. A final note. To prevent your T-Span shelf from tipping forward, it is strongly recommended you securely attach it to a wall or other suitable surface using the provided anchor kit supplied. If in doubt, please engage the services of a qualified tradesperson to install and anchor your T-Span.